Once upon a time, we called him the Limpopo crooner. All things are passed away. KCEE is here with me in the studio. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, my brother.
Kingsley Chinwike Okonkwo, better known as KCEE.
Yo, good morning.
Yo, gege. I put that up for the song we just finished.
Oh my goodness. Good to see you. Been a minute though.
Really?
Been like forever.
How you been, bro?
Great.
I can see that.
Great with Tenga, no complaint.
Initially, from the previous old school you to Limpopo to now, people they ask me, say, some people are like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Hey,
yo,
who hit his head?
Yo, I like to try different things, you know what I mean? So that's who I am. KCEE is that guy that you can't box in one place. So at every point in time, I think too fast. I always want to try different genre, different things. So, and that's why you can wake up tomorrow, I'll do Akpala Sef.
I'm waiting for that one. But I'm also, it sounded to me like that Akpala is going to be in Igbo language.
Yeah, but you still have a feel of it.
So get ready. I'm suspecting that that's what's coming next. So how's it been really from 2002, been in the music world until now? What's the journey been like for you?
Yeah, well, for me, it's been a great journey, and it's been stressful because life is not easy and rosy. So my journey has been up and down. There've been bumps here and there, you know, uptown, downtime. But the bottom line is that my eyes is still focused on where I'm going to. So that's why I'm still relevant. That's why I'm still, you know, pushing and keep going to where I'm going to. My eyes still on the goal, you know. So, but I just want to thank God for the ability to still holding on to this. Some people would have given up, but I'm not giving up anytime soon.
I'm very sure a good, sizable number of people are trying to, if I say, Sengamende, they will be wondering, what's this guy talking about here?
Okay, those are my little beginning. Sengamenge is my little beginning. Oh, that's when okay, so if you know Sengamenge, you see it was the era when I was doing rap. So I had to rap and show like I was this American rapper energy, you know? I've done all that. I've done culture, I've done, like you said, taking everybody to church. You know, so Sengamenge, whoa, that's my little beginning.
And that was a massive hit.
Of
I was a radio presenter at the time, so I can tell you, you know, many times people are asking for songs. You know, you have request shows, people are asking for what song to play. You know, that's one of the songs that a good number of people will ask for from time to time. Definitely. What would you say is the biggest lesson that you have learned in your 25 plus years?
25 years in the game for me is, one big lesson I've learned is the ability to listen to God or to listen to the universe or to listen to the Creator. You know, God has a plan for everybody and we all are different. Now, sometimes ideas come, directions come, but you don't pay attention. It's just like praying to God every day, Father, help me, help me. Have you asked yourself, how do I listen to Him or how do I hear back from Him? That's what a lot of people lack. So I'm one of those guys that I have that strong ear and I know when to listen and know what to do, because sometimes no matter how much you put your team together or management team or people together, they are not the one God is giving the direction or the universe is directing. It's you. So if you leave it for people, you will always have mistakes done. You will always either not find yourself to where you're going because there will be a mix of ideas. So me, over the years, I've learned to be a man, you know, and take proper charge of the ideas and the visions and the directions I conceive, you know. That is one big lesson I've learned. And ever since I paid attention to that, I've never lost any moment or missed any shots. I've always, even if I make a mistake, I learn immediately and I know what to do next. So that is one major lesson I've learned for the 25 years I've been here. The ability to listen and get idea. Because A lot of people want to be rich. A lot of people want to be wealthy, but some people don't know how to go about it. So your wealthiness and your richness is in you. It's not about the money. If you're rich here, if you're rich in your ability to focus and pay attention, no matter where they take you to, if they take you to Canada, if they take you to Kenya, you will be rich. And that's the kind of person I am. No matter where you take me to, no matter where you box me, I will come out strong. So that's one strong thing I've learned over the 205 years.
Just in case you don't know, you're listening to Pastor KCEE right now.
Okay. I sounded like a pastor now.
But it only speaks to the depth of persuasion, KCEE.
True.
It only speaks to the depth of your persuasion.
True.
And I'm asking you, this discussion is really about you.
Sure.
Right? Now, for every phase that one has to come in life, I mean, you would have lessons learned. You'll have challenges that will shock and shake you to the point that you want to just give it all up and go away.
Yeah.
Have you had such moments?
Oh, yeah. A lot of time, couple of times. You know, that happens every now and then. Sometimes I've invested a lot and everything will just wipe away like that.
Whoa.
And you can't even find anything to hold on to, you know, but those moments are exactly what I just talked about. The ability to still stay calm and focus and pick up.
How easy is that? I'm sorry.
It's not easy, but that is what life is about. Because God, I would now sound like a preacher.
No, please, I was just kidding.
The thing is, the life is, the treasure you're looking for can be hidden in your pain or can be hidden in the journey. So sometimes when you're on that journey, you need to pay attention, not on the pain, on the journey. Enjoy the pain, enjoy the journey. That's what I've also learned. Like, I've gone through processes that I invested money in shooting music videos, done all the promotions, and you can't even find 10,000 people viewing the song or liking it. And everything will just go down. And you ask yourself, is it that I'm not good anymore? At that time, you're questioning yourself. You're doubting yourself. For me, if I fail, I learn from that. Okay, what were the things wrong? At least I've had some successful records. I listen to those ones. I learn from those ones. I move. So it's difficult, but it's the biggest way you can succeed in life. Ability to enjoy the pain, the failure, and pick up. Most successful people today, go and check, they failed over and over. Our former president failed how many times? Some people would have given up at the second time. He failed about 4 times before he won. You understand? So that's life for me. No matter how much I fail, I will never give up. I'll keep standing up and keep pushing. And that's a big advice for somebody watching.
Yeah, I was going to talk about mentoring. What's the place of mentoring in your profession, in music in particular?
The place of mentoring? Yeah, well...
Because I'm almost certain that, you know, it's riskier to learn from experience than it is to just learn from someone who's gone through the ropes.
I think, yeah, it's better to learn from people like us because the say that experience is the best teacher, I don't believe in it. You know, so if you see some people that have made mistakes, you need to learn. Like what we have done in the industry for the past 3 decades, what the Afrobeat music has done, the people right now in front of me, what they are enjoying is a lot of work that has been done down the line.
Yeah.
And they too, they are doing a lot right now that the ones coming behind them are going to learn from. So if you have not learned from what we have done till this point, and you feel like you want to go and take the risk and start from beginning, safe journey, go and start. So we have done a lot of work till this point. Like what a lot of artists are doing now, taking the music more global and international. Some of our peers, how we started, we didn't do a lot of that. So it's like a movement. So if you're smart, you learn, you study from what you want to do. The problem is some people don't even know what they want to do. Some people get into the music business because Bona is driving Lamborghini and Rolls Royce. Davido is lavishing money here and there. They don't even understand that these people I just mentioned, they don't sleep. We don't sleep. I slept about 4 a.m. yesterday and I'm here. And 2 days ago, I had a listening party that lasted all night. You know, so you need to be ready to work. So we do a lot. So mentorship is you have to be focused. Study the industry or whatever thing you want to do, whether it's medical, whether it's sports, study the story, the history, learn from it and keep going. Definitely you will make your own mistakes along the line. Learn from it and keep moving. But don't go and say you want to start doing the mistakes other people have made. No, I think you're going to waste a lot more time.
Interesting. Now you have undulated from rap to whatever else, and now the kind of music that I gotta be honest with you, I love African sounds. And forgive me for being partial. I'm African, right?
100.
Now, and Igbo language is a language that I love, but I can't speak. Unfortunately, to make it worse, I'm not even married to an Igbo.
Double.
But what made you decide to make this your music Igbo, contemporary Igbo music? What made you choose that?
Thank you. That's a smart question, and it shows you're paying attention, right? So that was intentional. Like you know my story. When I started like the normal Afrobeat sound, like hip hop music. The boy from Ajegunle, I was doing dancehall music and all. But I go to 2017, because my father was a DJ. My father sold records back in the days in Ajegunle. So I was raised in a music home where I listened to a lot of genre of sound. So I knew that high life sound, African sound, not just high life, even the Yoruba sound, the gong and everything. Like we have originality in our own culture. And the ability to blend it with the urban sound will be something unique and different. So in 2017, I took a decision that I'm going to pay attention to the cultural sound, and I started that journey in 2017, 2018. And today, I'm a very big force, in terms of exporting the cultural sound, mixing it with urban sound. And those were not mistakes. Those were deliberate moves and intentional moves I've been doing for a couple of years, trying to blend sound. The ability for me to blend that Oja flute, with the Amapiano sound was not a fluke. It was not just like, hey, I just tried it. No, it's a movement that I've been playing in my head that I've tried with a couple of producers. It didn't work before I tried it with the guy that made it work. So I think African sound generally is so big that if we pay attention, and it's so sweet, the rhythms and the melodies are so sweet, like Makusa. So I took it upon myself that going forward, I'm going to focus on that because there were not too many people doing it. So I said I was going to pay attention to it and help export that African sound more and make it more global. And what other better sound, language do I understand? My language, Igbo. So I'm doing a lot, with that sound and that genre to make sure I project it more.
Well, again, my sentiments, it's delicious music in my own ears. And by the way, I'm looking forward to that Akpala music.
Definitely. I've actually done a Fuji song with Olamide years back in my career, although it didn't blow up. It's titled We Go Party. So if you're watching, you can check KCEE featuring Olamide, We Go Party. It was Fuji. I was speaking Yoruba. I speak Yoruba very well. I understand Yoruba very well. Imi? Oh my God, don't worry.
Okay, but tell me this one thing, and it's one of those things that a number of people have been concerned about. Consequently, regulated TV would not play certain kinds of music because of certain expressions.
Yeah.
Two major things are usually used to express music, music, contemporary music in particular. The display from Obalende, from KCEE after this one.
Oh yeah, so I just dropped a body of work titled Mr. Versatile, and it's about 20-tracker album, and I'm just too excited about that. That's like KCEE putting the 25-year journey into a body of work. So if you listen to that genre body of work, you hear different genre of sound. You hear the reggae dancehall, you hear reggae, you hear high life, you hear rap, you hear R&B, you hear all sort of genre of sound. So it's a beautiful piece of work. I want you all to go check it out, listen to the project. It's titled Mr. Versatile. That's my new album. It just dropped on Friday, the 26th. So let's have fun with it. Tell me the best track. And there's one beautiful song I like there about mother, is Better Mama. I did that for my mom and for all the mothers across the globe. So there will be a challenge for that. I want a lot of people to make a video of them and their mom and post it. So the best ones will be picked to make up the music video. And those that are picked will be paid, and be celebrated across the world. So be part of it. Don't miss that.
It's like he wants to contest with Nico Mbaga, Sweet Mother, and he wants you to be a part of it. Anyway, I guess we'll wait. When that competition is over, we would like to feature you to talk about it.
Definitely.
Until then, thank you so much for your time.
I appreciate it.
Kingsley,
thank you so much.
Kingsley Chinwike
Okompo.
will not carry my microphone, go. Better known as KCEE. Thank you so much for your time today.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Great one.
Thank you for having me.
Always. So, with that, we say thank you for the privilege of being a part of your morning and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'm Ayo Makinde. Toodles.